It's time for Washington Fish Quest. This episode, Kelp Greenling. Hey Washington Fish Questers, Blake here. I'm out at CQ for the annual Coho Rodeo, and it's been a blast and all that, but a big part of the reason I like coming to this area anymore is the bottom fish. If you cross into area 4B, now the limit is 9 bottom fish combined up to 7, which can be rockfish. You know, and then you get up to 2 lings. What's not mentioned there is the Kelp Greenling. You know, so you can get up to the 9 Kelp Greenling if you want here. And Kelp Greenling is a very under-respected fish in this state, and I'm going to put some respect on its name because it is a wonderful fish. It is king of the kelp, and that's where I am right now. I just crossed past the CQ bridge there. That goes over the CQ River, and that's where 4B starts. And I am going to see if I can't jig up some Kelp Greenling, and I want to get some real nice ones because on my channel I've done a lot of Kelp Greenling off of the Westport Jetty that you've seen me do in some other episodes. But for today, I'm going to see what I can pull up here from the kelp, because in kelp, the Greenling is king. Picked up some jiggies down at Mason's Resort there, the store. Never used this kind of jig before, but I think this will do quite well. Captain Morgan's fishing tackle, 1 ouncer. As you can see there, I really like this color. It's like a violet. This would be great at depth, but we're only going to be jigging about 35 to 50 feet of water. However, and you see it's got a barb there, which you can have in 4B. If I crossed over back into 5, I'd have to crimp that barb. I just dropped that jig down. I just put it over the boat. And let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Wow. I was just testing the area. Look at this. This is a Mondo Kelp Greenling. Look at that. That is a monster. Holy smokers. That is a big Kelp Greenling. Look at that. Kelp Greenling have different coloration. This here is a beautiful female. Look at that body. It looks like a lingcod. I mean, just with the gut, you know? Wow. Now, tell me that's not a fish that you want to catch. I mean, that is, well, don't tell me that. But this is such a nice specimen. And Kelp Greenling happens to be Mrs. Fish Quest's favorite fish that I bring home. I'm pretty partial to it myself. But, yeah, they have a wonderful fillet. It's a very kind of fine flaking to it. You know, it's very similar to lingcod, which makes sense because they are a close relative of the lingcod. Actually, the lingcod is a greenling. A lingcod is a giant greenling. It's not a cod or a ling. Wow, wow, wow. The reason I didn't have the camera on yet was usually with these greenling, what happens is you kind of drift, you know, you're just drifting in the kelp, and this is a great thing to do in a kayak or a small boat like this. Be quite a bit harder in a larger boat because, you know, I'm literally like going over kelp. I can just raise my motor and just glide over it. But sometimes it takes the greenling a while to follow it, you know, so you're sitting there jigging, and sometimes it'll take a while. It's a little Pied Piper thing where they tend to follow it around after a while, but, you know, you just like, you're kind of covering ground. It's almost like troll jigging where, you know, they're peeking out from behind the kelp and wham. That one, I must have dropped it right on his head. That was crazy. So a fish finder, although I'm using my fish finder to determine the depth, is basically useless here because those Kelp Greenling will be hidden amongst the kelp. So at least a fish finder of my quality will show the kelp and probably not the fish because it's going to be so tucked in there. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. This is as nice as the first. Or at least it's fighting as well. Oh! Got a little incidental bycatch here. Gonna keep it in the water. It's the mighty copper rockfish. Be getting him back down here pretty quick. Oh, what a cool looking fish. So long, pal. Alright, if I catch another one of those, I will move because I'm not trying to just torment rockfish you can't retain. This isn't the best jigging rod, by the way. This is actually my rockfish casting rod. I like to cast Berkeley Gulp minnows on this. Oh, I was getting nibbled there. Shoot. You owe me, Berkeley. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. The bite's just a little... Oh, boy. Oh, baby. Whoa. Holy smokes. If this is a Kelp Greenling. Gotta be a ling. Whoa. Whatever it is, this has turned into a prolonged fight. Holy smokes. As much as I respect the Kelp Greenling, I don't think this is one. It couldn't be. Oh yeah, it's a ling. Oof. Good old-fashioned... Oh, he just came off. For a kelp bed ling, he's actually not a bad size. Hey, there we go. This is a good old day of multi-species bottom fishing. 3 fish, 3 different species. Yeah, look at that lingy dingy. This bull kelp bed basically goes all the way down to Sail and Seal Rock. It's miles and miles and miles and miles. I'm going to try to cast this. Just going to try to flutter this one, see what happens. Cast great. There we go. Oh, there we go. Heck yeah. If that rockfish was suspended, good chance it's a black or a blue. Let's see what we got. My word, it's a greenling. Did not see that coming. Even though it's the target species. So you can see the coloration's a bit different there. This is a male, opposed to the first one, which was a female. You know, a little more drab there, but what you're going to do? What a day, what a day. This brings me back to my youth on Hood Canal. Gotta love days like this. I just got a bump almost instantly again. The ocean floor is lousy with fish, everybody. As it should be. There we go. Oh, there's something. Oh my word. Oh, look at this, everybody. It's a cabbie. This guy's gonna go back, but 4 species today. Holy smokers. Whoop. I almost forgot, Mr. and Mrs. Cabazon. Could you hold still for just a sec? we go. This is bulldogging me a bit more. I don't think it's a copper. Maybe it's just a big copper. Oh, it's a nice greenling. Woo! Man, yeah, on trout gear, these guys would destroy you. I mean, it would, you know, I'm using light, pretty light gear, but look at that. Look how beautiful. Holy smokes. All right, sorry for the dead fish show here, everybody, but just wanted to show you the contrast between the sexes of greenling. Look at that. So we got a female to my left and a male to my right. And yeah, look at just the difference. Holy smokes. Probably having such an epic day because I was wearing 3 Wolf Moon the whole time. What a reveal, huh? The Strait is alive today. Holy smokes. I was gonna say I did some filming this morning, so my fancy cam there's about to run out of juice. So I'm gonna put one more greenling in the boat, and although I'm gonna continue to fish, that will be it for the episode. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. What do we got here? Heck yeah. Oh! Got this nice Mondo Kelp Greenling here. Once again on this Captain Morgan jig. It's all scratched up. Pretty awesome. So, yeah, there you go. Well, that's going to do it for me. 4 fish, multi-species bottom fishing. What a blast. I counted in my bucket there. I think I might have missed 1 or 2 on film. I'm up to 7 right now. And again, you can retain up to 9. So I can get up to 2 more greenling or 1 greenling, 1 ling. So, yeah, that is great news for me. This is a wonderful small boat or kayak fishery. I don't think you'd want to try to get a big boat into this kelp. Also, you might damage the kelp, which just isn't cool, I guess. So, at any rate, head on down if you got the means. See you next time on Washington Fish Quest.